Confidence, a feeling of belief in or certainty in one or in oneself. To each of us as individuals, confidence means different things, or self-confidence means different things. You may say you lack confidence because even after rehearsing what you plan to say in your head, you always find yourself tongue-tied or lacking the boldness to actually speak up. Or to you, a lack of confidence can be seen in the way someone overly apologizes for even the things they have no control over. Or maybe your lack of confidence just comes from the feeling of self-doubt you have that makes you feel undeserving of and incapable. And maybe you think you always make the worst decisions. If you find that you may suffer from self-doubt, be sure to check out the first part of this content on dealing with self-doubt. It will be the first link in the description box. On another note, it's quite easy to brush off low self-esteem and lack of confidence as humility or simply a character trait. And while I believe there's no step-by-step guide on building confidence, self-confidence is really about having a better perception of yourself. If you can see something good in yourself, you reflect this outwardly as a high self-esteem. Whereas if you really don't see that much good in yourself, this will be projected outwardly as a low self-esteem. So really, the key is really a better perception of ourselves. Of course, we often have those times when we are self-critical and we have things that we'd really want to improve on in ourselves and in our lives. But until you can find and focus on the good and noteworthy things about yourself and your life, you will only ever see those negatives. And by noteworthy things, I don't just mean physical features. Now let's take it practically. If you could teach someone a lot younger than you any 3 things, what would they be? You can write them down on a paper. Well, for me, those 3 things will be how to edit a video, speed reading, or even something as simple as how to bake a cake. Now, you don't even have to be an expert at those 3 things. The fact that you at least have an idea of them and you've done it before makes you a lot, or rather puts you in a better place than someone who has never done it before. Now, what this exercise does is it gives you a context. Now, looking at those 3 things you've written out, you can tell that it's obviously not all there is to you. And the fact that you can offer something of value, or that you know something another person might not, should add to your sense of self-worth. And a major cause of low self-esteem is comparing yourself to others. And it's important to know that there'll always be someone out there who knows or has something that you don't. And you shouldn't use that as a reason to look down on yourself, but rather try to catch yourself if you ever find yourself slipping into the state of self-comparison. At a point in my life when I was so deep in self-comparison, my mentor said something to me that gave me a lot more perspective on life, and that is, your life is beautiful. The only reason you can't see it is because you're looking at someone else's. So try to find out the beautiful and noteworthy things about yourself, concentrate on them, pick things you have interest in, and dedicate yourself to getting better at them and building yourself. Hope you got something from this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts, your suggestions, your questions, and I would love to know what self-confidence means to you and how you think you can build self-confidence. This video is an awesome collaboration with Being a Girl Daily blog, and Sophie has written a wonderful article on dealing with self-doubt. It will be the first link in the description box. Be sure to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe.